varnish plus gloss that we put on earlier is now totally dry, and you can still see the magnificent metallics coming through. The sheen is high, so we can proceed with the next and final layer, which is the AquaStone by Faux Effects. And I've tinted it with a custom color to match the adjacent walls. And then as we apply this, I have used a whiz roller, and I put it into the AquaStone, which appears much like the thickness of frosting. You can add 10% water to it as you are mixing it with your colorant. Get some on your whiz roller, offload a little bit, and then in a random fashion you go over the metallics, and you want little peaks to appear. You definitely aren't going to rub it and smear it in. You do want the lift on the product so that the other shines through. You want to be organic in your shapes so that you don't have perfect spheres or circles when you're done. You're giving it texture. And you keep moving on, allowing it to set up. And if you haven't got enough texture on, I have found a sea sponge to be very effective in helping to add to the areas if you'd like. But while that's setting up, I'll show you what the final layer will appear. I'm calling this Amber Chateau. You can see all the beautiful metallics coming through the AquaStone. And it does take a few moments for the AquaStone to stiffen a little bit. But the next process will involve using a trowel. This is called a Japanese trowel. It's very flexible and it works very well for a lot of purposes. So I really like this tool. You'll want to have a wash rag nearby to make sure that your trowel stays clean after you do some troweling motions. And I will test this area just to see if it's starting to set up. When it does set up too much, you can still go back in and fill it, but you really want to catch it before it gets to that point. And I just use light arcing motions. And we're burying that metallic in a little bit. And here it's still pretty soft. It was thicker in that place, but as you can see, there's buildup on my trowel, and I want to get rid of that. So you're going to probably want some paper towel to offload that, and then possibly a wet washcloth to wipe your trowel. prefer more coverage than this. I want to bury it just a little bit more and also create some more organic shapes. So I'm going to take my sponge, blot it. It's a moist sponge, and I'm going to blot it into my AquaStone and just carry it through in areas. And again, I'm just going to let this set up a little bit before I continue on troweling it. In the meantime, I'll move on to another area while that's setting up, and I'll begin using the whiz roller again. And the sponge is really effective for areas where you have a tight corner or molding down at the bottom. Near the edges, I don't like to wait till it sets up quite as much, just so that I can get a nice blend near the tape line. I'm just smoothing out. Sometimes the trowel will leave some lines in the product, and my client has requested that it remain smooth. So for this finish, we'll continue on troweling down the wall.